on her own. Not a big fan of Davey Richards personally. I mean,
he's not a big fan of you, apparently.
No, he's not.
He's got, I tell you, he didn't shake hands with any fans. He's got the right face on him at the moment.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, he's in great shape. He's a great athlete. He takes his job as a professional wrestler seriously, because look at the shape he's in. He diets hard. This is what he does.
Lives on a diet of, fruit and veg, steamed marrow, that sort of thing.
There you go. He's up at 7 o'clock in the morning. Straight to the gym. He's a great athlete, there's no doubt about it in my mind.
Takes his job seriously, but doesn't seem to be a great fan of Britain.
No.
Or should I say the British people.
To be honest, the fans of Ring of Honor have also seen this personality.
Look at this, straight away STF.
He doesn't have much of a personality, but what little he has is miserable. and they've seen this in Ring of Honor, and we're seeing a lot of it more so over here in the UK.
But this should be a great match. Two guys at the start of their careers. Could we look back on this in 10, 15 years' time maybe and see where they are at that point? Great bridge from Richards.
See what I mean? He's a great athlete.
And those kicks that he didn't show in his first round match against Zebra Kid, probably because he was too busy getting his face punched in.
Yep.
But those kicks are a dangerous weapon of Richards, who has some none too flattering words to say to the British fans here.
Big mixed martial arts fan. He's trained in many martial arts, in fact. Fans solidly behind Go Shiozaki.
Surely we should have a let's go chant.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's back in the country, because I was asleep when he left the country last time. Particularly disappointing because I specifically instructed him, wake me up before you go.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful commentary there from Dean. I love 80s music AS.
I'm also available for children's parties and bar mitzvahs.
Wow, what height from Go Shiozaki with that flying shoulder block. Both men. Whoa!
Oh! Two very evenly matched competitors. How about that?
Good series of moves and strike attempts there, but each one of them countered, ducked, moved out of the way, and Davey Richards says that he's winning thus far. It's not a computer game.
Well, Richards,
You can't check the energy levels and see.
No. Richards, the winner of the last year's Super 8 tournament, a very prestigious indie tournament, based along the same kind of lines as the King of Europe, except for, as the name would suggest, there's only 8 competitors rather than 16. But Richards knows what it takes to win a tournament.
Oh!
Drop kick to the knee.
Yeah, but you see the height? It was almost Muta-esque in the fact that he got high before kicking low. So he got a lot more velocity behind that.
And well, now if Richards has got, if that knee is wounded, that's a big bullseye on the body of Davey Richards.
Well, he's taken away the kicks. He's taken away the mixed martial arts expertise of Davey Richards by doing this.
Yeah, because even if you take away, Richards kicks with both legs, but you've still got to stand yourself on the other one.
Exactly.
So either way, you're knackered, really, to use the technical term.
Yep.
Richard choosing to use the ropes to get out of the hold. And not a clean break by any means.
Well, it might have been a clean break. It's just that it wasn't with the hold. It might have been in the leg of Davey Richards.
Very true. And Shiozaki may not speak the language, but he knows the rules. He is picking up bits and bobs of the language as well.
Yes, as you pointed out yesterday.
Indeed. And
now, while Davey Richards has locked in a variation of an Indian deathlock. We're seeing a chop fest. Oh,
And
rake to the eyes.
Greco-Roman eye rake.
Yeah. Davey Richards is limping, having to use those ropes to pull himself up. Oh!
Look at Richards' face. Look at his face, Dan Reed.
Usually I'd rather not, but that was such an expression on his face of, I have no idea where I am. Due to the kick that went from the front of his face right to the back of his head.
He's not on your Christmas card list, is he?
No, he's not. He's just got so much attitude. It's so annoying because he could be such a great talent. And there's a figure four leg lock from Go Shiozaki. I believe this puts pressure on 16 parts of your leg.
Indeed, and you feel the pressure, bone on bone, and your shin feels like it's going to snap. It's a horrible move to be in. I mean, no submission holds nice, but that's one of the worst.
And the figure four leg lock, as I said, puts pressure on 16 points of the knee and leg. One for every championship. Oh, Go Shiozaki missed that charge into the car. Oh! Enziguri.
And look at how Shiozaki fell just dead weight.
Yeah, he was out on his feet when he was standing there. I mean, he kicked him in the back of the head and he just ended up falling backwards. Suicide dive.
Oh!
And it's Taker Davey Richards home night.
Into the crowd he goes, but look, his knee buckled over that guardrail.
Taker wrestler home night here at the Liverpool Olympia, and the fans are trying to give Davey Richards back. Nobody wants him.
Well, not after what he's been saying to these fans here.
What country is this?
Catch a wrestler, win a prize.
USA, baby!
What a way to
America, popular as ever in this country.
Yeah. I really enjoyed that film, Team America. I don't know about you.
World Police.
Yeah. Just spot on. It might as well have been called a documentary. Anyway.
The views expressed by Dan Reed are his alone and do not necessarily represent anyone involved in the King of Europe Cup.
Except Dean Ayaz, because he was agreeing with me earlier.
The character Dan Reed is fictitious. Any resemblance to living persons, etc., etc.
Yeah. There's rumour that there's a missing page from the Bible that reads that exact same thing. But anyway.
Somehow I don't think Dan Reed is mentioned in the Bible. But anyway, Davey Richards with a very tight head scissors.
Just for the point, I do not agree with those statements. Just saying. It's the world of wrestling and rumours run rampant. And speaking of running rampant, I don't think we're going to see either of these two do that because both of them are, as we say in the UK, knackered.
Well, Go Shiozaki's more concerned with actually being able to breathe.
Wow. But unfortunately, his knee is still taking a lot of pounding it. Even when he's hitting those moves, it's taken out of him. Well,
because, you know, a move, a strength hold like that,
all the weight is on your legs.
Yeah, you have to, you know, base your legs.
Davey Richards usually hits a real hard lariat, but he's not able to run through it like he used to see because of the work on the knee that Go Shiozaki did earlier. Oh, you see that? He only done one kick and he only had to shake his leg.
Shook the leg loose.
Many people have likened Davey Richards to a Ninja Turtle as he's able to hit those kicks out of nowhere due to his love of ninjutsu and taekwondo and numerous other things.
I think he meant his girlfriend's called Michelle.
Once again, Dean Ayaz available for weddings. And there's a cross arm breaker. Fantastic wrestling.
Well, no, let's face it, Shiozaki, he will be great, but he's in his second year as a pro. He's learning. That is why, as those chops rain in, the reason he's come over here is to learn.
Whoa, you want to do chops? Well, I learned from Kenta Kobashi, he says. as you can see.
Oh!
Look! Oh, can you...
And there you see the multiple chops of Kabashi.
Go Shiozaki, bringing the fans at the Liverpool Olympia to their feet.
And now...
Big scoop slam to the second rope. Oh! Knee drop there. 1, 2. Sits on there for the cover.
Shiozaki on top at the moment. The crowd loving it. More chops than the butcher's window, Dan Reed. Oh, he caught the leg.
Fisherman DDT.
Oh, yes.
Oh, Davey Richards up.
Not for long. Oh, do you see his body contort there? Here we go.
Fisherman Buster.
Fisherman Buster.
I said he was up, but forget about that. 1, 2, and... Oh.
That was very camp of you.
I'm sorry, man. I was taking a breath at the same time.
Oh. Shut that door. Dan Reed's in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
I was taking a breath thinking the match was over, and it wasn't. I mean, come on, you've got to believe that you thought that match was it then.
Straighten that knee again.
And
Richards can't take much more of this,
half
can he?
Boston Crab tearing at the knee ligaments now. Will Davey Richards submit?
Richards clawing his way to the ropes. And Shiozaki drags him into the centre of the ring. Surely this has got to be it. I can't see how Richards can hold on. Look at this. He's trying not to tap.
Look at the look on the face. Was that a tap? Is that a tap?
No, that's not a tap.
Oh,
look how close.
Keeps changing his mind in the last split second because he realises.
I thought that's what women do, not Davey Richards, but there you go. Oh, he's got the ropes at last. He's got the ropes. Twisted Genius, Dean Ayers and Dan Chase Me Reed at ringside here at the King of Europe Cup.
Going back to what you're saying about, I don't think Davey Richards is the woman, but you're right, some women do change their minds at the last minute or, week before a show. Irish whip attempt. Shoulder block to the midsection. Springboard attempt here. Oh, drop kick. Wasn't able to get enough height and distance on there. It was a drop kick to the midsection. Oh, and Shiozaki, despite taking that, is up. Oh, blocks the lariat, does Davey Richards. Backdrop driver.
Through the pain.
1, 2, no.
And Richards can't believe it. Richards can't believe it. Look at his face. He thought that was it. He reached into the reserve tank to try and just numb that pain out and plant his legs.
Well, what's going to be left of either of these two once they get to the next round? Davey Richards on the top rope. Not really his area. Oh my! Oh! There's a reason why Davey Richards should not be going to the top rope, and that's why. The shooting star press. Oh!
That is the most graceful German suplex I've seen. This is what he beat the Zebra Kid with.
He's got that key lock out of nowhere. He took that Mount Everest German suplex and somehow found his way into a key lock. Can Go Shiozaki made it to the ropes? What fight from Go Shiozaki?
Well, I've given up on trying to predict a winner here. This is unbelievable. Richards kicking with the other foot.
And now shade to Toshiaki Kawada. Oh, series. Oh! What a match! 1, 2, no!
All the way down.
A variation of an orange crush, and no! Another move originated by his mentor, Kenta Kobashi. Kenta Kobashi would be proud, I feel, if he sees these matches.
Richards looks spent. He looks absolutely worn out.
Oh, balance him on the top rope, setting up for something. Series of shots to the midsection, and now Go Shiozaki going back to it. It's pushed off again. Oh! Series of super kicks. You can't take many super kicks for Go Shiozaki and survive. Oh, and there's a low blow, much like last night with a Zebra Kid.
What was Linsky doing?
One. Oh, he got the shoulder up, but only because he's gone straight back into that key lock. Last night we saw the low blow on Zebra Kid, followed by the key lock that got him a submission. Would it be the same tonight, or can Go make it to the ropes? Can Go Shiozaki reach for those ropes? And he taps. And just like last night, Davey Richards gets the victory following a low blow and key lock.
Dubious means, but a win's a win. Davey Richards is the one who advances, and he has the unenviable task of facing Nigel McGuinness in the semi-finals.
Well, I've got to say that I think Nigel McGuinness has the advantage going into that match on basis of he had an easier match early this evening as opposed to Davey Richards has just experienced. However, Davey Richards is using questionable offense in the form of low blows to obtain a victory. And if Davey Richards uses the low blow followed by that key lock, Davey Richards will soon find himself in the final at King of Europe.
But look at Richards limping. He's won, but he's by far in the worst state of any one of the three semi-finalists we have so far.
Well, if he's what a winner looks like, I'll be a loser any day.